I keep giving bad people good ideas.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today's video is going to be a game review video, and I kind of like making these kind of videos, and I feel like it's been a minute since we made a game review video, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about the game Post-Void. Post-Void is actually a pretty interesting game, and I'm surprised I never really knew about it, since the game's actually been out for a while. It came out, I think, in like 2020. Yeah, August 6th, 2020. And it's actually a pretty interesting game with a not crazy backstory. There is some kind of backstory to it. I don't know exactly heavy detail to it because it is a bit vague and not really the main central focus of the game, I would say. It's one of those games where it's like, oh, here's the story, and then kind of throws it in the background, which it kind of sucks, but then doesn't really matter for what type the game is, if that makes sense. But at least with Post Void, the general gist of the game is you have this little tiki head thing, this head, and each time you kill people you gain souls, or you gain more liquid in this skull. People say liquid. I think it sounds a little gay, a little weird. I'm not, nothing wrong with being gay, we're in the big 2026, but I don't know, it just sounds kind of stupid and shit. So, and I don't know, it's obvious you're killing motherfuckers or getting thrown in a little like head thing. You're collecting souls, so you're collecting souls and shit of the motherfuckers you kill. But when you take damage and shit, you lose the liquid, you lose souls. And I guess the whole thing, because I haven't beat the game, because the game's hard as shit, I'm not gonna lie. The Act 1 is pretty easy. If you can't beat Act 1, buddy, you're not gonna beat the game. No, it's definitely a big, like, not a huge learning curve, but again, you're gonna, like, it's definitely, unless you're, like, really, really, really good at these type of games, and you play these type of games nonstop, and you kind of know what to do, and even then, you still have to learn the game's mechanics and shit. It's definitely not one of those games where I feel like you're just gonna breeze through hella quickly, unless you're, again, pretty good at, like, shooters, and, again, fast-paced shooters like this, where you're running down a hallway on a timer, pretty much. But either way, it's definitely this, like, little learning curve where you start learning each map and stuff, and you kind of, like, for me, at least when I started playing, I couldn't even beat Act 1, and then I kind of, started playing more and more. Again, I don't have a whole bunch of fucking hours on this game, but I have a little chunk of time. And as I kept, like, hopping back on this game and playing it, I kind of figured it out, got to Act 2 and stuff, and now I'm getting just my shit obliterated on Act 2. But, it's definitely a fun little game. I wouldn't say it's, like, this addicting, generational changing game. Um, Sorry, I had to clear my nose. But pretty much, it's more of those, like, games I feel like you'd kind of maybe play late at night, or you're kind of waiting for something to download, or again, you're trying, like, you're playing other games, but you feel a little burnt out of those games, and this is kind of your fallback game. Maybe you're waiting for a friend to hop on. It's, like, kind of a good game to kind of burn time on, I feel like, because again, with this game, it does have a story, but the story isn't that, like, that potent in the game. And also with that, it just is kind of like, again, it's more of like a little timer hack and slash. And those games, they're kind of more like an arcade style game, and arcade style games, you're not going to be really sitting down for hours, unless, again, you're really hooked on the game, like a game like Elden Ring or something, where you're, like, playing the story, trying to level up a guy or something. This, you're just kind of hopping in and just fucking around, almost like if you went to, like, an arcade or something like that. Um, Definitely a game worth checking out, because, again, like I said, if you're at least smart and you didn't buy a PS5 and you don't pay for online and get your games stolen from you and have to buy straight digital. And again, I know, oh, you have to buy digital on Steam, but when they remove it from the store page, they don't remove it from your library. Once you buy it, you keep it. It's a crazy concept. But again, console players will once understand. But again, on Steam, you can get it for $3. Like, again, on PlayStation, you can get it for $6. So again, pick your poison. Pay for online, get your games ripped, and you pay double the price on games. Good job, Sony. We killing the market. Legit killing the market to the point where no one wants to buy your shit. Or majority of people don't. Again, I know there's some PlayStation fanboys and those people that are like, well, it's more convenient. Oh, it's this and that. Like, I guess I get it on the more convenient part, but then when it's like, oh, the price affordability, usually a lot of them, unless you get the like one that came out when like back in like 2020, some of them are like $600 to $900. Like if you're gonna pay $900, you might as well buy a fucking PC at that point. I'm not gonna lie. Get yourself a good little decent starter PC that's like a lot of PCs you can build for a similar price to $1,000 or a little extra that can compete with the PS5 or be similar to a PS5. But again, I'm not gonna go down that fucking well because that's for a different video. But again, I got it for on the Steam sale. I got it when they were running a sale. So I got the game for $1.50. So again, you could wait for a sale and get it a bit cheaper. But again, it's not that bad of a game. I enjoy it for what it is. Again, it's nothing like this game-changing, oh my god, the graphics are crazy. The graphics is almost like if you imagine maybe taking a whole bottle of Benadryl and then running out your door as the hallucinogens and the shadow people start chasing you. That's pretty much the graphics in this game, in a sense, if I could explain it to someone. Yeah, imagine pretty much taking a whole bottle of Benadryl, somebody locks your ass up in the back rooms and gives you a gun and says run. That's technically this fucking game. It's pretty cool. It's interesting. I like it. I definitely would say it's worth checking out. But, sorry I'm so sniffly. I'm all like congested today. It fucking sucks. But I would say at least with this game, it's definitely a good little time waster. Or if you're, again, into those little arcade speedrunner type of games, this is great. Definitely, if you're huge into speedrunning, this game is perfect. There's like a little leaderboard where you can compete with people. And this game is all about speedrunning. So again, if you're in love with speedrunning, this might be a perfect game for you. Or even if you're not like the craziest fan like me, who is like, oh, I gotta do each level the fastest I can. You just kind of like the little arcadey shooter, boomer shooter games. This is perfect for you because it does kind of itch that little bit of that boomer shooter. And kind of how the graphics and aesthetics of the game is, it kind of does hit that like early 90s or 80s like aesthetics when it comes to gaming. Or graphic wise, I would feel like it's like, you know, more pixelated and more, just looks like an older game. It looks like a game you'd probably rip off like the PS2, PS1 or something. But again, with the effects of if you took a whole thing of Benadryl, like a whole bottle of Benadryl. Yeah, like imagine playing like a PS1 or PS2 game, but you took a whole bottle of Benadryl. And you're stuck in the back rooms and someone gave you a gun and said run. Like, again, this game's really fucking random because, again, the backstory of why you're trying to fill this little skull up with souls is because you need to water this flower at the end of the game. Why do you need to water the flower? I don't know. It might be the flower of life, or it might be some bad flower. I don't fucking know. I haven't beat the fucking game. Someone could tell me, that'd be fucking great. But, besides that, with the, like, again, the time I have played on this game and just kind of fucked around with it and shit like that, I definitely know it's a game that I'm gonna, you know, keep on kind of messing around with here and there and playing. And I don't know, I would say at least from my standpoint, I would at least recommend this to someone as like a cheap little fun game to play. Like, again, you'll just try and find something to play, like, you know, late at night that you don't want to try hard on too crazy. Or like, again, you're kind of getting burnt out of the games you're playing. If you're waiting for something to download, waiting for a friend, or just kind of want to waste a little bit of time but enjoy yourself while doing it, this is kind of a good game to do that in. Again, it's kind of more of that arcadey speedrunner type of shooting game. And again, if you're into those arcadey type of games or speedrunning type of games, This game is fucking perfect for that. And I would definitely say it's worth checking out since it's definitely cheap. Even cheap on the PS5, even though you're paying double the price and you're paying for online. And they'll rip your games. They'll legit take your games away. Especially if you don't log in 3 months, your post void is gone. If you don't play post void in 3 months, your shit's gone. No, I'm joking. But I think if you don't log into your PS5 account and you buy the game now, you just lose it. What the fuck, Sony? Like that's the craziest shit. I got beef with Sony. What the fuck is going on? Like, goddamn, all I want to do is like maybe play GTA 6 before it comes on PC because it's gonna take forever for it to come to PC. But fuck that went out the window. PlayStation's dog shit, and let alone kind of Rockstar's dog shit too. But mainly Sony with like those subscriptions, or games, or licensings, all that. It's fucked. It's a burning ship. But either way, besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and guys, go check out Post Void and comment down below if you guys have played it, play it, or are gonna go check it out, or have bought the game, and what you guys think about it. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys.